What's up, guys? Welcome back to another review, and this time I'm going to be covering Mortal Kombat Annihilation, the sequel to the first Mortal Kombat movie. I'm going to make this review very short and very sweet because Mortal Kombat Annihilation, overall, this movie sucks. As a follow-up to what I call to be a really good video game adaptation, we get what you don't do with a video game adaptation. What made the first Mortal Kombat movie so good was that it didn't throw every single Mortal Kombat character out at you. It took a selected few, and it built the story around the selected few. Annihilation does the exact opposite. We get returning characters, and then this movie starts plucking the tree of Mortal Kombat characters, and it shoves everything in your face. It's to the point where even good characters are just completely there as fodder, pretty much. You know, you have Mutaros in this movie. You have Shiva's in this movie. Rain and Ermac in this movie. And Rain, especially, is inconsequential to this movie because he does absolutely nothing because Shao Kahn kills him 5 minutes after he debuts on screen. Stupid. Ermac is in this movie, and the whole purpose of Ermac is that he was created by the dead souls of Shao Kahn. And this thing, he's just like some ninja with nothing. He's some ninja. So yeah. A lot of these characters have like interesting backstories in the games, and in this movie, they're not even hinted upon or touched upon. Nothing. You know, you got the Tarkatans are in this movie, and they don't do a damn thing. You know, Baraka, who's like the general of the Tarkatan army, he's pretty much he's just in this movie by appearance. And if you're familiar with Mortal Kombat, you'll know who he is. It's ridiculous. Not only that. This movie does recasts, alright? Long gone is Christopher Lambert, and we have James Ramirez rated. Now, with all due respect, I do like James Ramirez as an actor, but he does not have 1/10 of the charisma of a Christopher Lambert as rated. And Ramirez just comes across as just very, very stock and very generic. Lyndon Ashby is recast as Johnny Cage, and when you actually see what happens to Johnny Cage in this movie, you're kind of like, yeah, thank God he didn't come back, because Johnny Cage dies 2 seconds after debuting on screen. So yeah, I mean, this movie it takes the elements of 2 and 3 and meshes them all together, and you get this mess of a movie. The story is out of whack. The portrayal of Shao Kahn is a joke, in my opinion. Brian Thompson, nothing against him as an actor, he does not have 1/10 of the on-screen charisma or charm as Kari Tagawa as Shang Tsung. He's just so bland, he's just so generic, he looks so uninterested, his voice is so monotone. He doesn't have that, you know, in the video games, Shao Kahn is like this overbearing, unstoppable badass of a presence. In the movie, he's just there, in my opinion. He's just there. And when you take the mask off, there's no intimidation value whatsoever. And one of the things that works about Shao Kahn is that you never see him without his getup on. You always see him with the getup on. He's always that overwhelming presence. In this, it's like he's just a regular human. There's nothing scary about him, which sucks. Sucks. I mean, of course, and also I forgot to mention, Sonya Blade is also recast in this movie, and it's almost as if Sonya Blade learned absolutely nothing from the previous movie. How her whole character arc is that she has to learn to trust people. In this one, it's like they forgot about that, because when Raiden says that she has to find Jax, she's like, oh, I'm sorry. Sonya's character arc says she has to trust people and sometimes ask for help. So when Raiden says you must go find Jax, she pretty much says, oh, I can't find Jax. I can't bring another person into my war. It's like, didn't you learn anything from the last movie? It should have been like, yes, I will do this. I mean, come on already. I know Sonya Blade's supposed to be like this lone warrior, but she also has a brain too, and she actually learns and adapts. It's like she didn't learn anything from the last movie. It's like this movie. It's like Mortal Kombat Annihilation acts almost as like a sequel reboot, which is so weird. Not only that, the direction by John R. Leonardi, talented cinematographer, lousy director. This movie is CG up the ass. Nothing in this movie looks real to me. Looks real at all. Paul W.S. Anderson gets a lot of shit for a lot of his movies he makes, and some of it is warranted, and some of it is not warranted. For Mortal Kombat, give the man credit for at least using practical effects for a majority of the movie. Jesus Christ. In this movie, everything did not look practical to me. You got some practical stuff, but a lot of it looked fucking CG shit, and it looked terrible. Especially this one scene where after Jax and Sonya are done fighting Cyrax, the whole base explodes where she finds Jax, and it looks so cheap and cheesy. So bad. So bad. I mean, this movie does have some okay moments. You got this nice little mud fight between Sonya Blade and Melina, which is, nothing wrong with a mud fight between two attractive women. Why not? Okay, I'll take it. Actually, that's about. Oh yeah, and Sub-Zero and Scorpion have a nice little cameo as they come in during a fight between Luke Kane and Smoke. So that was okay. And then of course, then you got stuff with Liu Kang and Nightwolf, which is completely weird and unnecessary. And you don't see Nightwolf again. This movie's main problem is that it's throwing so many characters at you, and you don't see any of these characters. They come in for like 2 seconds, and you don't see them again. It's like, what happened? So yeah, sorry. Mortal Kombat Annihilation is a Mortal Kombat joke of a movie. This movie's not good. This movie is terrible. I mean, is it as bad? Is it really, really bad? No, it's not really, really bad. I've seen worse. But is it a disappointment in terms of a follow-up? Absolutely. Because Shao Kahn should have been like the ultimate badass in this movie. And this movie should not have plucked so many characters out from the Mortal Kombat lore. But it did. And and a lot of these characters, they get lost in translation because it's throwing so much shit at you. So cool characters like an Ermac is completely disheveled. Noob Saibot makes a cameo in this movie, and if you actually know the history of Mortal Kombat and who Noob Saibot is and supposed to be, when you watch this, you're just like, oh, that's so stupid. Really? That's it? That sucks. So yeah. This movie is a fail. As a video game adaptation and translation of characters from the games, it fails. As a movie by itself, it's riddled with so many problems from a storytelling standpoint, from an acting standpoint, because the acting's very weak this time around, like really weak. Like everyone in the cast is phoning it into me. No one here is giving a genuine performance. And you got like this subplot between Katana and Sindel, and how Katana's the key, and Sindel is under captive by Shao Kahn, and only the power of love can break the spell. Some stupid nonsensical garbage that after a while I'm just like, I don't care. I don't care about any of this. This is so stupid. I'm sorry. But I'm sorry. I gotta give Mortal Kombat Annihilation a 2 out of 10. I mean, I'll give it a 2 out of 10 because, it has some okay fight scenes in it at least. But in terms of everything else, it deserves a vast improvement. And maybe people saying that 2 out of 10 is being way too generous for this movie, and probably it is, but as a follow-up to what was a really good movie, this movie is beyond disappointment. So yeah, 2 out of 10 for Mortal Kombat Annihilation. Anyway, my name is AJ Legend. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll check it back next time for more.